COVID aside, how have you seen the business landscape change over the past 16 years since you founded Monthly Barometer?
Well, it's changed in many different respects, but I think the most fundamental change that is again affecting every single company in the world is the the rising prominence of ESG strategies, and the fact that we're moving from a form of capitalism defined by shareholders, shareholder capitalism, the notion that prevailed in the 70s, 80s, 90s, that put the shareholders at the pinnacle, and that stated that the fundamental purpose of a company is to generate profits for its shareholders. So now this is moving towards something which is radically different, which is called stakeholder capitalism, a notion that asserts that you are responsible not only to your shareholders, of course, that's critically important, but also to your community at large, your suppliers, your employees, of course, your clients, your environment, your local communities. And it's something that is moving incredibly fast in terms of forcing companies to adjust to this new reality. And I think it's going to be the defining feature of the coming years, the ability with which companies will prove adept at adjusting to this new reality of ESG considerations. Companies that do not do so will be left behind. Those that embrace it will outperform. And it's a point that by now has become obvious to many, many people. And I was rereading this morning the letter that Larry Fink, the chairman of BlackRock, that manages $10 trillion in assets, so it's the largest investment fund in the world. And I'm going to quote him. He said in this, famous newsletter that comes out every January, he said, "This year we focus on sustainability not because we are environmentalists, but because we are capitalists and fiduciaries to our clients." That's it. That's what it means. Companies will have to adjust to that. And to respond to your question, Tom, the most significant change I've been observing over the past 10 years or so is this progressive move towards ESG considerations. And, you can call it conscious capitalism, you can call it stakeholder capitalism. There are many ways to define it, but that's definitely the direction of the trend that companies have to contend with at the moment.